Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about Scotia Bank and how Scotia Bank a big thief at Jamaica. Them want charge $385 to break a $5,000 bill in a Jamaica where poor people live, which is a third world country. You want charge $385 to break $5,000 into smaller change, into like $500, $100, and $1,000 bill? Really? I'm gonna read the news article. And if you follow me on Facebook, please follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. All the links is gonna be in the description box. You can interact with me, keep up to date with me. I post when I post all my videos. I posted this on my Facebook like a week ago, and today is when I decided to talk about it. This is how they legally rape our Jamaican citizens. This is how they legally reap all the resources from our country. This is how they legally keep poor people poor. This is how they legally keep black people down. This is how they legally take advantage of our country and our citizens. And what them fi talk about, them not talk about a Jamaica. So let's get into this news article. Customers of Scotiabank Jamaica are now required to pay a fee of $385 to change $5,000 notes into smaller denominations. Last month, a customer of the institution filed complaints with the Observer Online after visiting the bank downtown Kingston branch with the hopes of exchanging the $5,000 note for smaller denominations, but were told by the teller that they had to pay a fee for the service. Observer Online has confirmed the details with the representative from Scotiabank, but efforts to get a response on when the fee hike became effective prove futile. Currently, Scotiabank charges a minimum fee of $385 for the exchange of coins for paper notes, along with the encashment of checks. Last December, the bank quickly backtracked on a 1,000% fee hike for non-customer wishing to encash checks with the institution following the public outcry. The outcry, which spread across social media and radio, followed exposure by nationwide news network that the fee had been increased from $385 per check across the board to $1,385 for checks from other banks. So they increased it from $385 per checks across the board. So any check where you get from any bank, you can cash a Scotiabank for $385 to $1,385 for checks from other banks. So basically, if you bank with Scotiabank and you want cash one check, it's gonna cost you $385 to cash that check. But if you bank with another institution at Jamaica, it's gonna cost you $1,000 more to cash that. What kind of bumbleclot foolishness they going to jump? Yo, these are the stuff that people in government need to talk about. These are the stuff that government official should be doing news articles about. And this, I don't know if we talk about Jamaica. Let me continue reading. Scotiabank has now reduced the cost for encashing checks to a standard fee of $385. In a statement, Scotia said this was based on feedback received through its branch network over the previous few weeks. Statement, Scotiabank said this was based on feedback received through its branch network over the previous few weeks. Karen Barrett. So, with the whole cashing of checks business, when them change it to $385 flat fee from any bank to $385 if you bank with Scotiabank, or $1,385 if you are banking with a different bank for cash one check. The public was outraged at that. They took to social media and to the news network to talk about how they really feel. So after they got that backlash with that, they reduced the fee from $1,385 back down to the $385 right across the board. So it take Jamaican people to act like animal and dog and cussing out and talk bad about on upon social media and call on out on the BS for you guys to actually do what's right. And wonder why people like me, I don't give two motherfucking fucks about politics in Jamaica and what people want to say about me and how me biased and me this and me that. I do not care. When me talk things like this on my YouTube channel, it's because a Jamaica me come from. A Jamaica me born and grow. Me just come a foreign other day. Okay, I have family members that live in a Jamaica. Me have family members who get sent money all the time. More than $5,000 all the time. And them supposed to take over fucking $385 out of that. If you break that money into smaller change, because you know if you're going on no regular shop at Jamaica, they not gonna have no change figure out of $5,000. No regular shop at Jamaica and change $5,000 if you buy something with them. So they know that people are gonna be backed up in a corner, and that's why they do stuff like this. Stuff like this piss me the hell off, and they get away with it, and they legally get away with it in Jamaica. And who let them get away with it? Our government, because our government have to approve stuff like this. But that's neither here nor there. This is how they legally drain our resources from our country. This is how they legally keep poor people poor. This is how they legally get rich off of Jamaican people and Jamaican citizens. And God know, a full time. If nobody doesn't say anything about this, I am saying something about this, because this is BS. I hope the people them go on bad, call the news, go on with a bag, take out all of them money from out of Scotiabank, whatever you have to do. They actually show that and show them, say not play, and they're not gonna take advantage of you guys and just sit down and take it. Me tired of Jamaica just sit down, and Jamaican people just sitting down and take anything where anybody dish out and give them. You are democratic society. Okay, nobody can lock you up, nobody can send you to jail, nobody can tie you up, nobody can do nothing to you. Okay, if you decide to march, protest, whatever you have to do, so sure say, I'm not going to just take this sitting down. Okay, and not say nothing about it. Me tired. Literally, as what the British would have said, me tired of them people here. They get rich off of Jamaican people. And do some research. I implore you to do some research on Scotiabank and where the base of Scotiabank is, and which part the people with them own Scotiabank come from, and know that the money that Scotiabank have at Jamaica in a stay at Jamaica alone. Okay, they might employ Jamaican citizens, but most of the money not turning at Jamaica. So with that being said, Comment in the comment section and tell me what you guys think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl here on YouTube, man. A shame and disgrace to say what they do to the country, and they're legally doing it, and nobody's saying nothing about it. What them for talk about, them not talk about. Okay, I'm up out of here, man. Deuce.